Empress, my name is Chantel Chambers, and welcome to my channel where a woman can be herself knowing that she's a work in progress and complete at the same time. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get my weekly videos all about self-love, self-motivation, and reaching your full potential so you can live your life to the fullest. Today's video is all about picking and choosing your battles wisely. I feel like as women, we're always accommodating to other people and we forget about ourselves. I have two different types of battles, okay? You probably guessed them. One is the battles that are for you and we're fighting for, and two are the battles that aren't for you and aren't worth your time for you to fight over. As women, I feel like we constantly feel like we have to prove our worth to other people, and that is half our fault, half not our fault. Society has always told us that we have to behave like a woman and just be nurturers, really. Always be there for other people, and we forget about ourselves. However, we only have one life to live. And you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. That is not your job. You're supposed to be focusing on bettering yourself and your quality of life. We are not here to be fighting other people's battles. And if you're not self-aware, then you can end up fighting other people's battles for days, weeks, months, years. It's a rabbit hole when it comes to that. So you usually end up in situations where you're fighting other people's battles when they're stuck in their ways. So if someone believes that they just can't do more, they won't do more. Of course, if you care about them, then you can help them out to push to be more and look at things a different way so that they can open themselves to more opportunities. But if they're stuck in their ways and they're closed-minded, that is not your battle to be fighting, okay? After a while, you have to let people be, because at the end of the day, people are not going to change if they don't want to change. Because you love someone, you care about them, you want more for them, that doesn't mean that they're going to change. And there's going to come a time where you have to decide if you're going to continue pushing them or you're going to continue pushing yourself in your own life. Another type of battle that you shouldn't be fighting are battles that people think you should be fighting. You ever been in a situation where you don't want to do something, but someone is telling you, I know best. I think that you should be doing this. I think you shouldn't be doing that. This is where self-awareness comes in. Self-awareness is so important. You know yourself 100%. You know what you've been through, you embraced it, and you know that you want better out of life. But you have to listen to your inner voice, because you are the only one who's been through your journey from beginning to end. If someone thinks that you should be doing something differently, say, okay, I'll look into it. But if you look into it and it does not resonate with you, it doesn't align with where you want to be, where you're going, your values and your standards, then let it go. It's not even up for debate at that point. Like, you are not there to convince someone or prove them wrong that you are doing something that they think that you should be doing. You only have one life and you're here to live your life for you. Time does not waste any time, really. You are not here to be living for other people, okay, girl? You deserve the best and you are the only one that can give it to yourself. Do not let other people hold you back with their limiting beliefs or their closed-mindedness or their perspective of what your life should be. It's all on you. It should be all up to you because it is your life. You feel me? So the battles that you should be fighting are the battles that challenge you. The battles that challenge you in a way that will promote growth in your life, that will improve your quality of life. And how do you know that they will do that? When you have this gut feeling, because it's not going to be like a great feeling sometimes. Sometimes you're going to be scared. Even though you're scared, you know that you should do it because it would elevate your life in a way that it hasn't been elevated before. Like, you know when you have a crush and you have butterflies and you just want to kiss them for the first time, but you're scared to, but you know that you want to. That's the kind of sign that you're looking for when you're deciding if a battle is worth fighting. Challenge is always good. Life is about improving, but sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to do the things that no one else is doing, because with growth comes change. Sometimes growth comes with a price, and once you know that a battle is worth fighting for, you have to pay that price. And unfortunately, the cost of it might be expensive, but you have to really be grounded in yourself and know that it's worth it in the end. You have to bet on yourself sometimes. You have to listen to your inner voice more than you listen to anyone else, and that will get you through. You'll never really know what's gonna happen, but if you catch yourself thinking, oh, it's time for me to do this, to change my life, to make my life better, that is a great sign that this is what you're supposed to be doing, and this is a battle worth fighting. If it's forcing you to think in a different way, to expand your way of thinking, have a mindset shift that will expand the opportunities and the possibilities of your life, that is a great sign of a battle that you should be fighting. In conclusion, long story short, you only fight battles that are for you, that are gonna be bettering your life and what you want out of it. You can't be fighting other people's battles, and you can't be fighting the battles that people think you should be fighting, because you'll end up wasting time fighting those battles for however long it takes to win them. And some of them you won't ever win. So you just end up in this rabbit hole, and the longer you stay in this rabbit hole, the deeper you go. The deeper you go, the harder it is to get out. And I'm here to tell you that you deserve so much more out of life. Life wants to give you so much more. So once you practice self-awareness and you know who you are, you know what you want out of life, then you're one step closer to knowing what you have to do to achieve that, and knowing the obstacles that you may face. You're not going to know all the obstacles in your way, but once you face them, then you know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, even if it's in a situation where you're uncomfortable. Challenges are great. Life is about improving, and sometimes on the journey you can't carry everyone with you, and you have to be choosy about your time, because time is something that you won't ever get back. And you are a gem, you know, you are Empress, and you can have control of your own life. If you feel like you don't have control of your own life right now, this is your time to take back control. It's never too late. I know that I am shifting gears when it comes to this video based on my other content that I have had in the past year, which is shorter than the time frame between my last video and this video. But it has changed me in such a dramatic way. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know a little bit about my journey. But I started a brand called She 3.0 at the very end of January this year, 2019. And it is September 2019 now. So it's been like 8 months. And I am so proud of it. I know that I've been making beauty content, and I just felt like a part of me was missing. Like, I needed to do more, but I didn't know what it was. So that's why I stopped making videos. I stopped posting on my personal Instagram because I just felt like I just wasn't passionate about it anymore. I felt defeated. Like, the market of like beauty gurus, beauty influencers was just too saturated. And in addition to how I was feeling about like my purpose and being unfulfilled in that, I just felt like I needed to take a step back. And once I came up with the idea of She 3.0, I just felt like this fire in me that I haven't felt in a long time. The last time I felt it was when I first started making beauty videos. Now, I mean, I love makeup. You can see I have makeup on right now, but I just have gone through such a journey in my personal life when it comes to knowing myself, loving myself, discovering more parts of myself, exploring myself, and just opening myself up to more opportunities. And it's been such a ride, and I loved every second of it. I know I'm not even half to my full potential, but I feel deep in my soul that this is what I'm meant to do, and it is to empower other women to go on their own personal journeys of self-discovery, self-love. As women, we get so distracted by taking care of other people, of wondering what other people think of us, or just trying to stay on this timeline that society has built for us for generations. And it's time to make a change. It's time to be in control of our own lives. But first, you have to know who you are. You have to love who you are. You have to embrace your past and your experiences, the good and the bad, and that's what She 3.0 is all about. If you're interested in it, then you can follow She 3.0 on Instagram. I post daily, and you can subscribe to the email list for the She 3.0 website, where I post weekly about confidence, being healthy, building healthy relationships, whether it be friends, family, or intimate relationships, self-care, and sex. And I'm so excited about this new chapter. I hope that you join me in this chapter. One thing that I felt like I want to carry on from my last journey to this one is video content. I loved making YouTube videos. I loved it. It was so enjoyable for me, and I want to get back to it. And I know that a lot of people have been asking me, when am I going to make videos again? And I pray if you're seeing this, then I love the footage, and I'm putting it up, and I'm so excited. So please give me a thumbs up, because I have learned to be consistent, and my consistency has come from my passion. And I feel so powered up. I hope you feel my energy. I hope you're taking some of it, because I have so much to give. I'm going to be posting on this channel once a week. I'm not sure of the day yet, but please subscribe. Please like it if you are a woman who is struggling in your self-love journey, or if you just need some motivation to keep going, or you are there but you just want to be a part of a community that empowers women and inspires them, a place that is safe where you can feel 100% yourself no matter what stage of life you're at. If you want to be a part of the She 3.0 community, then I'm gonna put the link down below where you can join the Facebook group where we talk about all those things there. So I hope you like this video. This is the start of something new. Comment down below what kind of videos you'll like to see from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.